1 Kings 8:26. And now, God of Israel, let your word that you promised your servant David my father come true. David was a very hard-working king who sincerely wanted his kingdom and people to prosper and have peace. It can be said that there was never a time in his life when he was free from war. But in the last days of his life, when all his enemies had been subdued and there was some peace, David, who was living in his palace, had a desire to build a temple to God instead of the tabernacle where the ark of God was located. God rejected it, but praised his desire and said that the generation would be blessed because of it. Moreover, he announced that David's son Solomon would be the next king and that he would build a temple for his people to gather and offer sacrifices. David, on the other hand, set aside a large portion of his wealth to make it as easy as possible for his son and called on the people to contribute as voluntary donations. After David's death, Solomon took over the kingdom, just as his father had desired, and immediately built and dedicated a big and magnificent temple as God had promised. This is a part of a long prayer that expresses gratitude to God for that satisfaction. In this text, Solomon highlights the faithfulness of God's promises. Can we trust God's promises about our generations as if they had happened? God does not change. Even though we are removed from this world, God will fulfill his promise and bless our generations. Like David, we can teach our generations to praise God with gratitude when the promises he made to them are fulfilled in their later years. May God bless you.